British offering Eurofighter Typhoon fighter jets for the Indian Air Force to replace MiG. India seeking more than 300 fighter jets for the Indian Air Force, IAF. The British offer of the Eurofighter Typhoon is expected to be part of discussions when during UK Prime Minister Theresa May's first ever meeting with Prime Minister Modi. Britain is part of the European consortium producing the Eurofighter Typhoon. It may be recalled that in 2015, former UK Prime Minister David Cameron had offered the Eurofighter Typhoon and help Hindustan Aeronautics, HAL, develop world-class fighter jets in India as part of the Make in India initiative. The Eurofighter Typhoon and Dassault Aviation Rafale were shortlisted by the Indian Air Force, IAF, in 2011 as part of its medium multi-role combat aircraft competition, MIG, but Rafale was finally announced as the preferred bidder in 2011. Though the MIG request for proposal, RFP, was scrapped eventually last year, India recently signed an agreement with the French company to buying 36 Rafale combat aircraft off the shelf. Sources told FAI, no decision has been firmed up for the kind of fighter planes India wants for the Indian Air Force, single engine or twin engine. This leaves scope for all aerospace majors to look at the Indian market again. 3 companies have already made presentations to the government and have expressed willingness to transfer technology and to make in India. In 2011, 6 contenders for the MIG including the Boeing FA-18EF Super Hornet, Dassault Rafale, Eurofighter Typhoon, Lockheed Martin F-16 Block 60, Swedish Saab Gripen, and Russian RSK MiG-35, had undergone exhaustive trials. At the end of the trials, the Indian Air Force made its choice clear to the government on the kind of fighter jets it needs. The front-runners were the Eurofighter Typhoon and the Rafale. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a twin-engine, multi-role canard delta-air superiority fighter aircraft, designed and built by a consortium of European aerospace manufacturers through Eurofighter GmbH. On offer was the Tranche 3 Typhoon for the Indian requirement, equipped with the Caesar Acer radar. Besides the Eurofighter, the visiting leader is expected to talk about the existing defense programs between the two countries, including the B Systems and a Mahindra Group tie-up for the assembling of M777 guns. According to the official MIA spokesperson Vikas Swarup, Prime Minister of UK Theresa May would be visiting India during. This is her first bilateral visit outside the EU. She will hold bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. May, along with Modi, will inaugurate the India-UK Tech Summit in New Delhi. The decision to hold the India-UK Tech Summit was agreed to during the visit of Modi to UK. The summit is being organised by the Department of Science and Technology and it demonstrates the importance and expanse of science and technology cooperation in India-UK partnership. At the summit, government officials, business leaders and scientists will engage to see how best S&T collaboration could be leveraged to open up new opportunities for bilateral business, trade and investment. New initiatives on deepening science and technology collaboration between India and UK will be announced at the summit during the visit. Thank you for watching. Please share, like,